What beer do I want to try next?
It's beer time with the beer man.
Going into Astoria Brewing Company to go get some food and beer. Tastes so good. I'm loving this. Astoria Brewing Company, hell yeah. Hey, how's it going, everyone? How you doing tonight? Today, wherever you're from in this world. Yeah. So, as you saw in the intro, me and my wife went to Astoria Brewing Company's Wet Dog Cafe. The production brewery is just down the street, and then they have a tap room right down on the other corner. So it's kind of all connected, but it's really cool. It's a cool place to go. This is called the Ichiban IPA. It's 6.8%. They only sell them in-house. They sell them in little 4-packs. You have to go in and get them. But yeah. Their brew pub's at 144 11th Street, or the tap room's at 1196 Marine Drive, Astoria, Oregon, 97103. All right, 6.8. Let's open it up. Let's get a taste. This is a good beer. I've had it several times. I love it. Never had it out of the can, though. Well, tell you one thing, it's got a nice head. Oh boy. Woo! Oh, just a nice hoppiness. Malty, hoppy, kind of citrusy, hoppy. Bit of a biscuity malt. Oh, that smells really good. Yeah, I really like this. Yeah, I'm getting a bit of more of a citrusy kind of, a blanket of citrusy aromas coming out of this. With a bit of maybe apricot or some kind of light fruit going on. Filled the cup too high, so it's really hard to get it without a whiff of some foam. Yeah, kind of more of a just real light fruity, like apricots or peaches, with some citrus, maybe some lemon in there. Oh, boy, that smells good. Yeah, I'm getting some a little bit of apricot. Maybe some mango, apricot, lemon, maybe a little pineapple, lemon zest. Not real, yeah, there's nothing really other than that. Let's look at it a bit. So it's got a haze to it. You can't really see through it at all. It's pretty good and opaque as far as the haziness goes, and trapping you from seeing anything beyond it. The head, I mean, it's using some kind of flaked oat or flaked wheat for like the head retention, this, that, probably, who knows. But it's just amazing haziness. It's got kind of a dark golden, almost amber color to it. Just real nice, and it's already starting a bit of a lacing. As I twirl it, it kind of sticks to the sides real nice. Real firm head, real close bubbles. A few big ones in there, but you know, it's more like a nice firm foam bed. You know, like one of those memory foam beds. Yeah, it's real nice. Silky, looks really nice. Kind of an maybe an off-white as well. Man, it's just nice. The carbonation, yeah, it's about medium rising, maybe low to medium rising bubbles. It's definitely nice to look at. I really like these kinds of beers. The nice orangey copper, like amber looking beers are just beautiful. Nice northwesty look to it. And I tell you, that head retention really stuck. It was about 2.5 fingers or so, 3 fingers, and in about 45 to 60 seconds. Head retention's really good, really good. Just excellent. Just lingers, just sits there, you know. Let's taste it. Oh man. I'm telling you, man. Even out of the tap, it's really good too. You know, it tastes like Ichiban IPA. It tastes like it. You know, look at that lacing. It's just awesome. It really tastes good. It's got a like a fruity, almost a tropical fruity kind of taste to it. Kind of a bitter back on the back of the tongue is a bit bitter. It dries off back by the tonsil area, right before it goes down the esophagus there. It starts to dry off, but it gives you enough time to taste that fruity, kind of almost citrusy kind of flavor on the tongue, and then on the palate it just pushes up that way and just is real nice. A bit of carbonation. Maybe I wasn't looking at it. I couldn't see the carbonation. I was kind of going off of what I was trying to see here, but I'm tasting a lot more carbonation on my tongue and on my palate. It kind of is bursty. It brings the flavors up, and I'm getting the bitter now. It rolls real smooth. It's real nice. Sweet on the tongue and on the palate. Fruity, just malty, maybe a slight earthiness, not too much though. Oh. It's a pretty intense balance between malt and the hoppiness, the aroma, the aromatics of the hops, the flavors of the hops, and then that bitterness in the back, and the malt, the sweetness of the malt, the sweetness and everything that kind of blends in together. It makes it really a perfect, well-blended beer. It's just very well balanced, very nice, very lifty, carbonated in the mouth. Dry on the top, going back, but fruity and sweet and malty. Sorry, I had a lot of gas. Gassy for sure. But I like gassy. It's not too gassy. But it's not very alcoholic.
No alcohol.
It's not really there. Yeah. No, it goes from like this carbonated, fruity kind of citrusy stuff, and then it rolls into this kind of a bitter, dry finish at the end as it's going down. But it's a smooth kind of, just a very smooth mouthfeel, very creamy and and very lovely feel in the mouth. So I don't know, I really liked it. Very resinous with the hops and the flavors, the aromas, everything very resinous, and yeah, no, it just very excellent tasting beer. I'd say the carbonation is round. It has somewhat of a prickly feature to it, but also a creamy kind of feature as well at the end. So it kind of smooths out real nice. It's a good carbonation. I really like it. It really lifts all the flavors perfectly the way they should be lifted, you know? It's definitely a medium body, and not super full, and not light. So definitely a medium body, and it's just amazing. The mouth feels amazing, like I've said. You know, I really like it. It's not too spicy, and not too uncomfortable to drink at all. It's not too off flavored in any way. You know, doesn't have any just nastiness or funk to it. Here, let me take a big sip of this. Yeah. I almost even got some, I want to even say maybe even some honeydew, or even some apricots coming out of this in a big gulp like that. You know, like I said, light fruit. Wonderful. I really like this beer. I've always liked it. I knew everything would come down to this. It's a 10. I only did this because I love this beer, and I figured since I could buy it in house, I'd get it and do a review on it. Take a big sip of this. Yeah. I almost even got some, I want to even say maybe even some honeydew, or even some apricots coming out of this in a big gulp like that. You know, like I said, light fruit. Wonderful. I really like this beer. I've always liked it. I knew everything would come down to this. It's a 10. I only did this because I love this beer, and I figured since I could buy it in house, I'd get it and do a review on it. This place, Wet Dog Cafe, is a nice, huge brew pub. It's freaking awesome. They brew in house for their pub there only. But right down the street, they have their huge production brewery and their tap house where you can have tastings and stuff like that. So I'm gonna eventually go in there and do that. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Please comment. Let me know what you think. Subscribe. Hit that bell. Smash that bell. Smash that like button. Come on, folks. You know you like me. I'm just kidding. All right. Have a good night, day, wherever you're from in this world. I'm out. Cheers.